You already know what I'm about to do to start this video. We've got the hobby shirt out for this one. Get your hobby shirts out. Get your hobby jerseys out. The magic wands, all of it, the magic hats. Get it all out, baby. Throw out the W's, or should I say throw up, again, those magic wands if you've got them. Tigers win to begin this series with the Pittsburgh Pirates. We'll talk about it, obviously, in this video. Javier Baez on his 10-year MLB service time anniversary with not one, but 2 homers. Not one, not two, but 3 hits. Vintage El Mago in this win tonight for the Tigers. Let's talk about it. First of all, I do have some housekeeping notes I need to take care of. Thank you so much for sponsoring this video. They've got hot coffee, cold brews, chocolate, all kinds of great drinks and treats for you to try and enjoy. Visit the website, roaststopper.com. Link is in the description below. And if you find something that you want to try and make an order, you can always save some money on that order by using my code TonyD. Shout out to Roll thank you once again for sponsoring this video. And also, if you're going to do me a favor, leave a like on this one. Comment your thoughts on this Tigers win and this El Mago Masterclass down in the comments below. Share with all your family and friends. And please hit that sub button as we're on the road to 2,000 subscribers. I very much appreciate it. Alright, that takes care of my housekeeping. Let's talk about this El Mago Masterclass and this Tigers dub over the Pittsburgh Pirates. So listen, man. Listen. I don't want to go too crazy because at the end of the day, it is just a win in June over the Pittsburgh Pirates. You know, I don't want to go too crazy because of that. But at the same time, this was a good bounce back win for the Tigers. You know, following the series loss at home to the Reds this past weekend, and especially that ugly loss on Sunday to Cincinnati. Yeah, this is a really needed and good bounce back win for the Tigers. And plus 2, this is a fun win, man. This is a really fun win. Offensively, pitching wise, very fun win for the Gritty Tigers tonight. And obviously, leading the way in the fun tonight. I don't know how many times I can flex this shirt in this video, but I'm going to keep on going, baby. After a game like that, and with the season he's had, man, I'm going to keep on going. El Mago, like I said, and I'll say it again right now, vintage El Mago, an El Mago masterclass in this win. As I mentioned in the intro to the video, obviously, not 1, but 2 homers. Not 1, not 2, but 3 hits for Javi tonight. And again, the 10-year MLB service time anniversary for him. Little fun fact there. I don't know. I love that the Tigers and the Cubs collaborated on that IG post. Man. 10 years for Javi in Major League Baseball, and what a game, what a performance, his 10-year anniversary. And it wasn't just his offense, you know, defensively too, he did have that error. I'm not going to ignore the fact that he had an error in this game, but that tag that he got when Dylan Dingle was throwing down to second to get the runner out, trying to steal second, the tag from Javi there, just absolutely beautiful. His offense tonight, absolutely beautiful. And just, man, the season that El Mago has had this year for the Tigers, just, again, absolutely beautiful. He's going to screw around to be an all-star. He might screw around and be an all-star. I mean, bro, the last update for fan voting for the all-star game, he was 5th among all American League outfielders. If you would have told Tigers fans in, like, you know, February, March, April, that this would be happening, that Javi would be 5th in all the American League for all-star voting in the outfield, and Javi would be having the season that he is having for this Tigers team, we would have called you crazy. I would have called you crazy if I would have said that to Tigers fans. Like, hey, Javi's having the season that he's having, and, you know, again, 5th in all the American League and fan voting for the All-Star game in the outfield. I would have been called nuts. I would have been called nuts, but here we are. Here we are. I'm going to flex this jersey as much as possible, baby, because he deserves it. I deserve it for getting a Javi jersey when you were struggling so much with this baseball team, you know? People probably thought I was crazy for wearing this at Comerica Park, you know, but let's go. Let's go. Good stuff tonight, Javi. Just awesome. The resurgence season for Javier Baez, for Javi, for El Mago continues. You absolutely love to see it. that was obviously a fun part of tonight's win, but adding on to the fun, it wasn't just him. Offensively, Winsell Perez, call him the Miz, because he has been awesome since coming off the injured list. If you know, you know. Shout out to the Miz. But yeah, seriously, Winsell has been just awesome since coming off the injured list for his baseball team. Once again tonight, specifically offensively, 2 hits, including that homer and the triple. 3 RBIs from Winsell tonight. Good stuff. Riley Green, very likely going to be one of our all-stars this season, one of our all-star starters. He had a 2-hit night tonight, including that moonshot to right field. I have not seen very many guys hit a ball as far in right field as Riley did tonight. He destroyed that baseball. That was awesome. Shout out to Riley. Torque and Zach reached base 2 times each in this game as well. Hopefully, especially in Torque's case, that he will be an all-star this season as well. But Zach as well. I mean, he's what, 4th in the American League fan voting for 3rd baseman. Like, yeah, Torque, Zach, Dingler, Will Vest, the changeup king, Tommy Kahnle. By the way, speaking of Will Vest, thank God. Thank God that he is okay. Thank you so much that he is okay. Yeah, very, very good that he is okay after that scare on Sunday. But nonetheless, the point I was trying to make here, yeah, you've got Torque and Z-Mac and Dingler and Vest and Kahnle. Mize, I think, has a good argument too. And then obviously Tarek is definitely going to be the all-star starter this year for the American League. It's a crime that he wasn't last year, but that's neither here or there. He's very likely going to be the all-star starter this year for the AL. Obviously, he's the best pitcher in baseball. Of course he is and should be. Glaber's probably going to be the starting second baseman. I just mentioned Riley as well. Like, and I'm sure I'm probably missing some guys as well. You know, we just have so many guys that have legit all-star arguments this season. Man. Man, we are just so loaded. This is great, man. This is great. I went off a little track there. The point, going back to the point I was trying to make before I went on that all-star game rant. Yeah, offensively, Javi, Winsell, and Riley especially. Great night from them. Good job from the Tigers offense once again tonight. And then pitching-wise, Casey Mize, I thought he was solid tonight. 6 innings, just 2 earned runs with no walks and 4 strikeouts. No homers allowed as well. And then the Tigers bullpen, nasty. I know there's been a lot of questions about this Tigers bullpen recently, and man, they were awesome tonight. The Viper, Chase Lee. I hear voices in my head. They counsel me. They understand. They talk to me. The Viper, Chase Lee, the changeup king, Tommy Kahnle, and then Brendan Hanafy combined out of the bullpen. 3 innings, no hits, no runs, no walks with 2 strikeouts. The bullpen was literally perfect. Mize was awesome. Great win for the Tigers tonight to open up this series with the Pittsburgh Pirates. My position player of the game for the Tigers tonight, I don't know how you don't go Javi. Don't get me wrong, Winsell has a great argument, Riley has a great argument, but I don't know how you don't give it to this guy right here. I don't know how you don't give it to Javi Baez El Mago. He's my Tigers position player of the game tonight, and then my pitcher of the game for the Tigers in this victory, I will go with Casey Mize. Yeah, man, that was fun. Winning is fun. This season has been a lot of fun so far as a Tigers fan. Let's keep it going, baby. Let's keep it going. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I got for you this one. Thank you all so much for watching. I do appreciate it as always. As I mentioned earlier in the video, leave a like on this one. Comment your thoughts on this hobby masterclass and the Tigers victory down in the comments below. Share with all your family and friends, and please hit that subscribe button as we're on the road to 2K. I very much appreciate it. We'll see you in the next video. Until then, as always, go Javi and go Tigers.